Hi guys, and welcome back to a new episode. Today I have to be a little bit more quiet because I'm here actually in an airport, on my way back home. But let's talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is bouncing here right now back to the upside, and the question is, of course, is this the bounce that we are waiting for back into $70,000 and beyond, or will we actually stop here and turn around again? That is something we need to talk about today. And I also want to show you some trades that I took and talk about Ethereum. So if you want to know more about this, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, like this video, also activate the bell so you can learn about these really important updates. And now let me show you what's going on here. So as you can see here on the 1 hourly chart, Bitcoin got hit yesterday with the monthly close all the way up here to $71,500 and created the highly monthly close ever in Bitcoin's history, which is a bullish sign and should lead to continuation. But afterwards we get directly correction to the downside here because we touched here this resistance area that goes up here all the way up to like $71,900 approximately. So here in this 1 hourly chart, after we dipped here into demand, we got a bounce here back to the upside and now fighting with the EMA ribbon to come back above again and to potentially flip this back into an uptrend, because here it technically flipped into a downtrend for the time being. When we look at the liquidation level, you can clearly see that everything was more or less cleaned up here to the upside, or short liquidity was taken out when we went to $71,500. And to the downside, when we got this move to the downside, also here almost everything got taken out. Some people were smart enough to catch basically that drop here for their over-leveraged long positions. But right now, based on the 4 hourly chart, I don't really believe that we are going to see here another rollover lower and then a bounce up. Remember, I told you yesterday about the scenario where we go up, come down, go up again. So this is what I believe is going to play out here, because the short liquidation levels all here still need to be liquidated. And it doesn't make sense to drive the price lower because we have some gaps here before we reach here the bigger levels down here that we can take out. So based on that, again, I know I sound like a broken record, but the direction still remains the same to the upside here. When we are going to the liquidation heat map, also here you can clearly see that we took here a lot of long liquidity out on the way down and also on the way up in shorts. But we still here this concentration around $72,000, with the most people having their liquidation price up there, at least the ones that are short. And I believe that over the next coming days we're gonna get up there and liquidate them. We should get today or tomorrow again some ETF inflows, and that could actually propel us then here to the upside. Now when it comes to trades, and look at this here, see I have a new Bitcoin trade open, the one from yesterday closed in profit. I can also show it to you guys. See here 1,887, 888, and then 2,671. These are the trades that got over the last couple of days here, all closed in profit. So this is actually the one from yesterday, almost $2,000 on that trade. And I closed it around $71,000 because I had a strange feeling about this, So, okay, it went a little bit higher, but not much. That's why I closed it. So, and this year is going well so far. And my target is again $73,000. And let's see if we can reach that potential here today. And guys, don't forget, if you want to trade anywhere, do it on BYBIT. See that $30,000 if you use the link down below here, or on Margex if you follow my strategy, AMCrypto altcoins. Also here I have right now a trade running. It was earlier obviously in profit. We were here over $200. Right now we are a little bit underwater, but only like minus 3%, which is fine. I'll also show you later the Solana chart why I believe that this will reverse really, really quickly here. And otherwise, if you cannot use BYBIT, use BITGET or Phemex. If you're in the UK or in the US, they're equally good, in my opinion. And if you just want to Copytrade, may go to FAIRDESK, still $120,000 in bonuses available. All these links are in the pin comment below and in the description under this. Let's go to the Bitcoin dominance. Let's talk about quick another Bitcoin trade that you can potentially look out for. So here, let me go to this 4 hourly chart for a second. This 4 hourly candle coming a little bit higher, it'll go up to $70,300. And it closes above that level. There I would enter if we get a 50-minute candle close above that level. And then, like I said, you can trade this to like $74,000 approximately, but not with 100x, guys. Do it like with like 10, 20x leverage, something like this. Is basically the bottom of that candle, $69,500. So that would be the next trade setup for Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance still above the downward sloping trend line here, but if Bitcoin does not start to turn around and like pump like crazy to the upside, I still remain here quite positive on the dominance that we're going to see here a breakdown pretty soon. Especially the Ethereum Bitcoin pairing is starting to gain a little bit momentum, and that is only the first sign that the dominance also will start to drop to the downside. Then about Solana, we got here a nice move to the upside out of the trading range. And now we basically came back into it, and now we are again on the move here to the resistance area of that range. Let me actually make this in a different color. We're potentially going to see later a breakout, because here stochastic RSI is on the bottom, RSI is showing there's momentum coming in. So there's, as long as Bitcoin is going sideways or going up, there's nothing really bearish about this chart here. We have here also created every time along the way, and this here is potentially another higher low if the price action breaks out like this here to the upside. And we have also still this downwards, this falling wedge pattern here. And the target of the falling wedge pattern is the top of the wedge, which is around $210. And as you can see, there I have also my take profit set for this specific trade here. I also want to show you something else on this chart. An overall upwards trending support line. So as long as this line is holding, Solana will remain in an uptrend. But I also want to point out that we have here potential rising wedge. And if we lose that line here, then you can imagine we're going to see a massive drop. So what I would like to see is that Solana actually breaks out here to the upside and then validates this rising wedge pattern. So, but it will be invalidated if we get through until the weekend. And over the weekend, we actually did not see a massive move to the downside. And so basically sideways wobbled out of it, and then maybe see a leg to the upside. Now when it comes to Ethereum, it was moving here on the prior Monday high, which is now again the Monday high. Got rejected from there. That's when we went to the downside, to the point of control. The point of control held, so both stepped in. And that's why we see right now also bouncing back to the upside. As long as we're holding this volume area, we should be fine, and also see continuation into the upside in Ethereum. The stochastic RSI is also slowly turning around here. I reckon we need to flip $3,600 to be really sure to get more confirmation and continuation to the upside. $3,600 is the level to enter. Eventually higher prices from the stop loss here at $3,520. So this is all for today's episode. It was a really quick one. Again, I'm traveling and we'll be back tomorrow, after tomorrow in my office. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to smash up the like button, subscribe button, the notification bell, and I'll see you then again tomorrow.